The Fort Lauderdale-Hollywood International Airport from earlier this morning. We know water is all over that tarmac. Even though you see the planes there, we have seen so much flooding at this airport that they had to shut it down yesterday, and it's still closed right now. Plenty of people are stranded there. We know planes are grounded until at least noon. We're hopeful that we will hear from FLL very soon so we can know what the plans are to get those planes back off the ground. But every time we've checked in with Syra Onward, the rain and the flooded waters have remained. And here's a passenger actually walking. We know because getting to the airport was almost impossible with all that water. So she walked to the airport since cars were stuck in the roads that turned into rivers.
Okay, let's get right to that location. Syra Onward, we're checking in with her again live at FLL with how things are looking down at the airport. A lot of people wondering if noon is realistic to resume operations. It may be too early to tell to get an answer to that question.
Have we heard anything yet? I know we've been waiting with bated breath here, Cyrus, and we keep checking the tweets.
It's been about 7 hours since they last updated.
Yeah, I'm wondering, are we hearing any rumblings of anything over there? We should know something 2 hours out.
JC, I think that tweet you're referring to from very early this morning, that is the last we've heard from airport authorities as far as when we can expect a reopening. And even that was pretty vague. It said that this closure would last until at least noon. That means it could go longer than noon. The travelers I spoke to who had their flights rescheduled for the afternoon say that people working at the airport who told them about their rescheduling told them they couldn't make any guarantees because they don't know when this water will recede. And it's really no mystery why these flights can't take off right now. Take a look at how bad the flooding is on the tarmac. We've seen this since we came out here at 4:30 a.m. I don't see significant recession of this water. I don't see a lot of movement happening. If it is happening, it's happening very slowly. The mayor said that there are pumping mechanisms here at the airport, so we're waiting to see what happens. We saw a little bit of rain this morning, not any sort of downpour, but if more rain comes, will this extend this closure? A lot of questions out here, a lot of travelers just waiting. A lot of people have left the airport after hearing of the closure. They did open the roadway to the terminals back up, so people were able to call ride shares. They were able to have family members come and get them, but even that is a challenge with a lot of the surrounding roads leading to the airport being flooded. I'll let you hear from some travelers now and see what this all looked like when this closure kicked off yesterday. What has your airline told you about when your flight can take off?
They sent me an email saying we can take off at 1 o'clock, so hopefully we still could go at 1 o'clock.
Looking at the water on the tarmac, do you think you're going to be able to leave at 1 o'clock?
I don't think so. It's too much water.
Been here since about 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
What was it like here? I mean, you look out the window. Tell me about it.
Insane. On the other side, we could see the tarmac was flooded. The little trucks that would fly through, all the water was coming up.
It was flooded downstairs real bad, so it was hard to move from terminal to terminal. And the water was so high that it eventually came inside the building.
Authorities halting all flights in and out of FLL just after 4 p.m. Wednesday. Travelers left stranded.
To the airport.
Y'all trapped in the airport? How long have y'all been here?
How long have we been here? Like 2 hours.
Runways flooded. From the tarmac, passengers ready to take off, taking these videos showing the standing water.
Guys, the airport is flooded.
The downpour also flooding the roads and parking lots around the airport.
Incredible delay. Getting to the airport was insane. There was a waterfall of water coming down from the overpass.
Some stuck in their cars with traffic at arrivals barely moving since just after 4:30 Wednesday.
I was in Uber for 2.5 hours and almost got swept away by the waters.
The Broward Sheriff's Office confirming that considerable flooding along Perimeter Road left many drivers stranded in their cars, and they were working to reach them.
We came in, there was probably about, 4 foot of water.
So travelers this morning telling me since there aren't any guarantees out of FLL today, they have been on the phone with their airlines trying to get their flights switched to leave out of Miami, because Miami does have flights taking off and arriving there. So they're just trying, seeing what happens. Haven't heard of anyone having any luck so far with that, but could be an effort worth pursuing. But hey, we're on the ground here. We're watching this water level. We're keeping an eye on it for you, and we'll let you know what to expect. Also checking in with airport authorities to see what they have to say, if they have those pumps going, and what they think we can expect throughout the day. That is the very latest live out here at FLL. Syra Onwer, Local 10 News.
All right, Syra, thank you for that update. We're going to keep you right there. As soon as you hear something, we're going straight back to you.